Right, back to the smashing action of Kirby and friends. Oh, they survived. But Cupper got separated from us. But in his place we have Mario! Yeah. And now we have 5 party members, we can change our party. Pretty sweet if you ask me, but let's carry on for this forest. We still have to find the Phantom of the Forest, and now we have to find Cupper as well. So, with Mario in tow, we can proceed through the woods to find the Phantom that stole an innocent person from the Mooglies. Alright then, Mario, are you up to the challenge? I'm always ready for action. Just what we like to hear, Mario. Alright, so, time for another big, expansive map to explore. All the way up this dead end is a treasure chest with a pathetic magic healing item, of course. And all the way around that massive path on the right is another thing. Right, let's keep going down the path. Well, at least Cubmaster put a path for us to follow. Oh, but there's branches on the path, so no thanks, Cubmaster. That's what we don't want to see. Well, all the way down here is a leather suit. Oh, well, at least it's something that we can actually use, because Mario doesn't come with any clothes. Naturally, why would he? He's got a red mood ring, though, and red work gloves. Great. So yeah, that'll help out Mario a bit as we head into the next confrontation. That music sounds familiar. It's Monster yet again! How many times are you going to be recurring, Monster? Sheesh! Jeez Louise! But what's this? If we step any further, he's going to give those Mooglies what's coming to them. They does it, Monster! Kidnapping innocent people is wrong! I am going to stop you once and for all, in the name of me! Do you want to know why I'm going to stop you, Monster? It's because you maced with all these innocent Mooglies and Jigglypuff. And when you maced with them, do you know what you also did? You maced with me! Kirby can't take this evil doing any longer. And we're going to fight Monster again. Oh dear, this is worrying. Remember the first battle with this guy I said was really hard? Well, fighting him again, probably also going to be really hard, because this is an RPG, so when you fight a recurrent villain later in the game, when you've got 20 levels more, naturally they're also going to be much more powerful as well, because that's just how it works. And yeah, sure enough. Oh dear! An opening salvo of devastating attacks from Monster and his other cheese friends. Although I don't know what provolone is. Then again, I didn't know what Jack is either. Jack and Swiss, the original cheese ghosts. Is Jack a cheese? Is provolone a cheese? I'm just making assumptions here, gang. Cubmaster is far more knowledgeable than me, clearly, when it comes to cheese. But oh no, we got beaten! I knew this would be a tough battle. We're going to have to take that one more time. Let's just save our file outside of that boss. Oh, that's right. There were no save points after this one half an hour ago. Back and I guess what? Remember at the start of this whole big map there was a left path and a right path. Well, if I'd gone straight ahead I would have found a save point, which I didn't know was there. Oh well, better late to learn than never. What can you do, gang? At least I'm here again and ready to take on Monster one more time. I wonder if Cubmaster was aware that Monster is also the name of the well-known Addams Family ripoff, the Monsters. Yeah, if you never... Well, I mean, first of all, kids, have you even heard of the Addams Family? Because I don't think that anybody cared about the Addams Family since those movies that got made in the early 90s. Quite possibly, thinking about this maturely, the only reason that I've heard of the Addams Family, or anybody of my generation has heard of the Addams Family, it was probably because of those early 90s movies they made for some reason after like 25 years of the Addams Family not existing. And yeah, the Addams Family have done nothing since then, so... But I mean, the Monsters have been dead and buried even longer. Aye, dead. Like monsters that they are. Zombies and stuff. No, the Monsters had a black and white TV sitcom series in the 60s, just like the Addams Family, and they're both exactly the same thing. A family of kooky, spooky, monstrous personages. Really, I mean, seriously though, or maybe for all I know, maybe the Addams Family ripped off the Munsters. Maybe the Munsters came first. Maybe it's like that thing that the Ghostbusters, if you weren't aware of this, gang, the Ghostbusters that you all know and love, possibly, is a shameless rip-off of another thing called the Ghostbusters that came out first. The real Ghostbusters, not to be confused with the cartoon that was called The Real Ghostbusters, which was about the Ghostbusters that weren't the real Ghostbusters that I'm describing. That was about the fake Ghostbusters, I guess you'd say. No, the original Ghostbusters, it was a TV series from the 70s or something like that, long before that movie, about a bunch of people busting ghosts, and the Ghostbusters ripped them off. The Ghostbusters might be nothing more than a bunch of shameless rip-offs. After all, they did rip off their famous line, "I ain't afraid of no ghosts," off of a 1930s Mickey Mouse cartoon. And yeah, I'm serious. But anyway, the Munsters, so yeah, I never saw the Munsters. Or the Addams Family for that matter. I never saw the stupid movies either. Basically, I have never seen the Addams Family, despite the fact that I know they exist. I played the SNES game. Well, I mean, obviously, like every movie, it got like 50 tie-in games, but no, I played the SNES game where you're, what's-his-face, Gomez Addams, waltzing about the Addams Family house, picking up money, coins, and saving your family. And I mean, that's what you did in every one of these Addams Family games, I suppose, but this was one of them, specifically. Oh yeah, Munster's dead, right. And now we can save the Mooglies! Coupon? Blink, what are you talking about? Oh, rats, they're after some coupons now. They must have heard about the 50% discount on flat-screen radiators at Salvage World. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, Mooglies. There's no deal on this week. I'll take them off your hands for you. I'll throw them in the trash when I get home. Man, I'd better not let them know that I'm saving up all those coupons for myself. Oh, your secret's safe with me, Kirby. I think that's a fair reward for saving the Mooglies. Rats, man! Rats! How are we going to explain this? Kirby doesn't speak. Oh, but Mario and friends do. Except we're not going to do that, no. We're going to solve this Super Mario RPG style. Mario is going to act out all the stuff that just happens. So I'm going to sit back and let you watch. Yeah, there we are. That made things clear, but yeah, the Elder is a bit confused, but you'll just leave it at that. Unfortunately, oh, you know what? We didn't find Cupper. When Cupper and Kirby fell off that massive cliff, Cupper never returned again. Oh no. Could it be that Cupper didn't make it back? Oh. No, let's not believe that, viewers. Let's just hope and pray that Cupper will make his way back to us at some point. That Cupper will be safe and sound somewhere. Perhaps we'll bump into him over the course of our adventures. Yeah, that'd be something, right? Ah, excellent. After all that, we made it to the next real town. I mean, the Moogly town. I wouldn't class the Moogly town as a real town. Or maybe it is, whatever. Let's see now. What are all the exciting people here doing? There's a woman waiting for a letter. Oh, so we've come full circle. It's that man that was in Iralta at the starting town of the game. These two are both waiting for letters from each other. Both standing right in front of the post boxes, mailboxes, excuse me. Just standing there all day, all the time, waiting for some letter. Talk about dedication. I wonder if they move out the way when somebody else wants to post something. Wah! Sheesh! Madam, control yourself. Alright, so What's this household got? Some girl that's good at maths. And that man has got a programmable piano. And in the back garden there's just a dog just standing there. Hey dog! You're looking mighty tasty, and I've not had a meal since that house in Dogwood. Speaking of which... Whoa, Kirby, you're not eating any dogs today. What? But I'm not on a diet, man. I want to eat. Curbs, I know that you are fond of eating stuff, or at least swallowing it up, but control yourself for this RPG. You can't just go about eating dogs. Hey, man, I hope you don't try to mix with me, man, because you're going to regret that. No, Kirby, I'm just suggesting that eating dogs isn't a family-friendly activity for a family-friendly Nintendo character like yourself. Fine then, I'll just wait until the adventure's over. So... that man wonders what it's like to drown himself. I wonder what it's like to drown yourself indeed. I wouldn't know much about that. I don't have lungs. Yeah, that's true. You're pretty much just a big black ball. Pretty much just a big empty hollow hole in your body, Kirby. Hey Roman, get out of my way and let me and my friends in the inn! I'm fed up with people messing with me! Oh, thanks. Goodness. Kirby, you're easily upset, aren't you? I am not easily upset, man. I just don't like people messing with me. Yeah. So you're gonna tell me a secret if I pay you 200 gold? Fine, I'll take that deal. What's the secret? Invest in railroads. What useless advice! Unless we're going to get a minigame of playing the stock market and investing in various schemes. Well, if that does happen in the Super Smash Bros. RPG, at least we know to invest in the railroads, huh? So, you moved here, but... well, I'm not so sure about that, mate.
Is this the Colosseum?
Well, it is the Colosseum, but it's not open. Right! I thought I might get some more prizes. Let's walk into this giant mansion. Just gotta love how everybody just lets you in everywhere in RPGs. Uh-oh. I think we've been mistaken for someone else. This butler thinks we're the plumbers. Although actually, wait, we do have a plumber in here. Yeah. Although I don't remember this guy calling me. But I'll be happy to try and fix his pipes. That's great, Mario. Unfortunately, the rest of us aren't plumbers, and Luigi's not here. So, we got one plumber and like 5 completely random characters that don't know the first thing about plumbing. So our hero's going to just leave the plumbing to the one man in the party that knows what he's doing? No, of course not. Everybody's going to join in. And this is turning into a bit of a train wreck fast. Oh man. Oh my, oh man. This could go badly. The last thing we want is some rich finding out we're not the real deal and suing us for millions. With his top-of-the-line lawyers. Oh, that would just end badly and no mistake. Oh no, the butler's coming! Quick guys, hide the asparagus! Oh rats! Oh no! Oh, there's nothing wrong happening. Indeed, everything is just fine, butler. Alright, so the room is completely flooded. The house is going to be destroyed. What's our last chance? Oh, Mario's got a suggestion.
Maybe there's a scorch in one of the rooms.
excellent. Yeah, let's head to the basement and see if we can find a switch to turn off the water supply. That's the only chance we've got of salvaging this situation, unless we go to Salvage World. But Salvage World doesn't exist in Super Smash Bros. Land. So Kirby and Link are both going to head around and find out how to get to the basement. Oh, maybe in that chest there. Oh no! The butler saw us! And the butler doesn't want a couple of commoners walking about his posh mansion. Alright, let's leave the butler then and find out what else we can find in this huge house. Man, there's that basement that's got to be around here somewhere. Oh, there's a door. Oh rats, the door is locked. Right, well at least it's the basement, we know that much, but the key to the basement is somewhere else. The butler has the key. I think we're going to have to sneak past that butler and get that key, but not before exploring the rest of this huge house and seeing what goodies we can find. Like that tomato there, which was hiding in plain sight. A nice, good healing item in a chest that was somewhere easily accessible. And it sure would be pretty stupid if you had to go through a lot of effort to get to a chest, only for it to contain nothing of use. Speaking of which, we got to go through a lot of effort to get to that pot up there. You just know there is going to be something. Ah, dear. Codemaster really hates the player. You noticed how much... You started to get a feeling that Codemaster is a giant sadist. This game was really a torture exercise. Codemaster just wanted to annoy people. Alright, now... Oh, it's the butler again. The butler did it! Oh dear. Of course the butler looks like Dr. Ingram. Dr. Ingram's sprite was the butler sprite, but man, I can't look at that thing and not think of Dr. Ingram anymore. Dear, this is not easy. What is this, Metal Gear Kirby? Don't remember Kirby ever having to sneak about like this in his games. Or did he actually? No, he probably did at some point in the last 25 years. Alright, let's just sneak by.
Well, I've seen that pink ball hanging about here 5 times now. I wonder if he's going to appear again. Well, I could just keep watching that staircase, but instead I'm going to randomly turn around for no reason. I'm sure nothing bad is going to happen to me.
Slowly now. Creep up on that butler. Take this!
What? Oh!
Yeah.
Maybe there's a switch in one of the rooms. Remind me to check.
Oh no, there's 3 switches, and we don't know which one to press. We're going to have to take a random guess. I reckon it's the middle one. Uh-oh! Why? Maybe I was wrong! Maybe I was wrong! I have no idea if there is a correct switch there. And I'm not going to reload my save file from way back twice to find out. But yeah, we flooded the basement. Good news is that all the water that's now in the basement is the water that was flowing through the pipes upstairs, so at least we have made the room upstairs nice and clean again. So the butler will never know anything different. Yeah, good, we stopped the water supply. Hey Link, how was I supposed to know which one of those buttons was the correct one? Yeah, I think Kirby's got a point there, Link. Come on, there was no hint in the game. But to tell the truth, I suspect all those buttons do the same thing, because, well, we're going to get a reward for this regardless. Spoilers. Yeah. Well, 8,000 gold, the first, like, decent reward for anything we've done in this game. Most of the chests have been a bit of a letdown. Oh, we're just the local, double glazing salesman. Yeah, whoops, is that the time? Well, I'd better be heading off to the next house to sell double glazing. So long! Ah, made it out of there. Well, as usual, we're not going to waste all our money spending it on 5 healing items that restore half of our health. Girls heading out for a nice stroll. Pleasant walk. And that is a lot of rabbits. Jeez Louise, what do you need that many rabbits for, kid? Man, as long as we don't have to play some obnoxious minigame where we've got to do something with those rabbits later in the game, I'm not worried. And they're even wandering about in this house here. The screen transitions in a slightly different way for some reason, but yeah, I honestly don't know why. Old man. Do I like rabbits? Rabbits is my middle name! Mr. Rabbitsfield. I mean X. Oh, it's time for a side quest. The old man wants us to find the egg of that rabbit over there, Buttercup the rabbit. And if we find the egg, well, something good will happen. So let's try to recall that he exists, just like that other person I told you to remember that they exist, but you've probably forgotten that person already, haven't you, viewers? Look back a couple of videos and you'll see. Huh? What? Got milk? I mean, I've heard that line before, but I'm not American. There's nothing in Britain. Oh, it's backwards. It is said that a statue with mysterious powers was something. I'll let you read the rest of that in your own time, viewers. Yeah, I figured out the puzzle. What the? Hey, there's a dance party going on in that pub. Well, sign me up, some pretty nice flashy effects from Cubmaster there. Hey, that music sounds a bit familiar. Hey, that music is quite groovy, man. I'm gonna have a dance. Hey, yeah. I'm Kirby. Yeah, Kirby. Yeah. King DDD's gonna clobber that fam there. Me. Yeah. I just realised, what if King DDD is in this town, in this planet as well? I'll have to show him a thing or two for stealing all the food in Dreamland 1. That king is one big jerk, man. He messed with Dreamland. And when you mess with Dreamland, do you know what that means? It means you mess